So, David, after Sunday's result, just to touch on that quickly, was this the perfect response?
It was perfect in terms that we had a game so quickly after it. We made a few mistakes on and off the pitch against Wolves. We maybe went in there. We thought we could get something out of the game, but maybe we just we switched off and we made too many individual errors, and that cost us. Against a team like Wolves, you can't give individual errors, but they're such a good side. I'd be surprised if any team's top of the table again this season apart from them. So in terms of that, I think we let ourselves down against Wolves, but again, the Wolves deserve to win the match, and it was good that we had a game so quickly afterwards.
And then just touching on the first half this evening, obviously going a goal down, and what were your sort of thoughts on that opening 45 minutes?
Yeah, you've got to give credit to Leafield. I said in the programme notes, they're a young team that have come through the youth ranks together, and they're so comfortable on the ball. They're such a good team. They are a really good team, and I think a lot of other sides will underestimate them this season. And they played us off the pitch first half, and we weren't happy at half time. I don't like to usually go in on the goals, but I think a few words had to be said because we weren't pressing, we had no shape, we were poor on the ball, apart from Loris, who kind of kept us ticking over in that first half, and it probably would have been 2-3-0 down if it weren't for a second half. We were superb, so much better. Every single one of the players and the subs that came on, I was really pleased. And like I said just about Lois before, again, second half she run the show, and first half she played in the number 10. Second half we put her further up, and for me it's the best performance I've seen a player in a female player in a Moors shirt ever. It was so good.
Right from the off in that second half, it was important to probably get the equaliser quite quickly and from the penalty spot as well. So Lois fires that away, and the momentum there really was with your guys, with your girls.
Yeah, and I think the momentum was with us straight from the kick-off. To be honest, the way we were pressing and harrying, and we were causing them to make mistakes, and the penalty was just a part of that. We were winning the ball back high, and we were getting the crosses in, and again, it was great to get a penalty early because it just gave us that momentum for the rest of the half. But I think whether or not we got that penalty, I do think we would have won the game. Just the attitude of the girls and the way they, like I said, each to a player, they were absolutely fantastic. Even from the keeper, we had Elle in goal today, so comfortable on the ball, playing it out. We had our centre back so high, and that just allowed the whole team just to press. And I was really pleased, but I'm exhausted. That was such a good game. But hearts go out to Leafield because again they were so much better in the first half, and we were a lot better second half. And it's one of the best games I've watched since I've been manager. I don't know if you thought it was good.
No, it's brilliant and fantastic to win a derby match as well. And the goals that win the game as well. Zoe, a great towering header.
And captain's header.
It was, yeah, and obviously set pieces are important, aren't they, as well, especially when you've got presence in the box that can, win the headers.
Yeah, well, I don't think we didn't score off a set piece last season, and I keep saying it. We were such a new team last year, such a high turnover of players. Set pieces were the last of our priority, and it kind of again this season it wasn't a priority working on set pieces, but we have started to incorporate a lot more work on it. The girls know how they're setting up for set pieces now, and I think we scored 3 in the last 3 games. So that's another string to our bow, especially with someone like Zoe. And like I said, captain's header, but she's scored a lot of goals for Coventry United as well. So we knew she was going to bring that to the table. But again, the delivery as well. Annie's putting some great balls in.
I was going to mention Annie's delivery because down the right hand side, although it might not come off every time, time and time again, she's got space and she can deliver the perfect ball.
Yeah, she can. And she's got an engine on her as well. When we was in lockdown and we were doing 5k runs, she was knocking off 5k in about 17 minutes, just embarrassing the whole group. So Annie's just unbelievable. What a right back. Yeah.
2 wins out of 2 at home as well. And you mentioned in your programme notes it's important to keep the home form, going and momentum, but back on the road on Sunday, and I guess you're looking to, go for another 3 points.
Yeah. So obviously Wem used to be TNS, so the 2 games that I've been part of the club, I haven't managed them, but both the games I've been part of, they've put us to the sword and they've done it quite easily, so it'll be interesting to see how far we've come against them now. Yeah, and like you said, our best performances have come at home since I've been manager, so I said to the girls, it's really important that we keep this home form up. Teams come here thinking they're not going to get an easy ride. Being brutally honest, I did think we'd have 6 points at this stage of the season. That's the target I set. Now we've got teams, we've got Wem, we've got Kausa, and we've got Wem, Kausa, and I think Donny Bells. So 3 teams that we could be in and around, 3 teams that beat us convincingly last season. So let's see how far we've come along.